everyone, hello Alter, hello Zone, hello Lucas, how are you guys doing? Oh my god, it's almost Selen's birthday, guys. It's time for our annual Selen birthday drawing. You know, this is genuinely like the 3rd year I'm doing this. This is a tradition. We must do something for Selen's birthday every year, or are we even real Selen fans if we don't? Hello, Minami. Doing good, how are you? I'm alright. I'm a bit tired, not gonna lie. But it's okay, I'm gonna pull through. Oh, thank you so much for the 5 months! That's crazy. Has it been 5 months? That's insane. Yeah, wow. That is true. It's already like the end of November. Oh my god. Okay, where's my drawings? I swear to God, it's November passed so quickly. November like zoomed by. I honestly thought that November was gonna be like super chill and slow. No, it fucking wasn't. No, it fucking was not. It's almost December. Like, it's almost the end of the year. That's so scary. Like, November fucking disappeared. I didn't even feel it happen, like, at all. 3 years. Yeah, this is my... How long have you been streaming? I've been streaming for... This is my 3rd year streaming now, technically, because we passed the 2-year mark in May, right? So... right now is my 3rd year, because you celebrate like a full year of something, right? So it makes sense, since my anniversary is in May, but her birthday is in November. So yeah, it just happens that this is my 3rd time drawing her a birthday drawing on stream. It makes sense if you think about it. It's just that time is a weird concept, but it makes sense. It's how it's gonna be like my 4th Snow Miku stream, when it's finally Snow Miku design season again, you know? Even though it's only been 3 years of me streaming almost by that time. It's strange. Isn't time wonderful? Isn't the passage of time fantastic, you guys? Remember when just like my magnet... Oh good god. Man, yeah, I'm gonna be drawing her, looking at some fireworks, hagging, Ember. Selena runs off the sled. It's that time of year, guys. We must draw Selen Tatsuki and then Snow Miku. It's how we know, you know. It's kind of how it's for me personally. That's how I mark off my like the periods of my year. So it's like we got the Selen birthday drawing, we got the Snow Miku design. It's like the 2 big consistencies in my life. It is the season. Kind of is gonna be like Christmas. I know it is already like Christmas season, I guess, for you guys. Like the second is Thanksgiving passes, is suddenly it's Christmas for everybody. I don't know. But yeah, this drawing is fair. I didn't want to draw anything too complicated because I'm tired. And also like her birthday is literally like tomorrow or something, so... No, Spy Family is how I mark off my weeks passing. Like Spy Family is like my weeks, you know? It's like I live week to week until the new Spy Family episode. You know, it snowed here. Oh, you're already getting snow, that's cool. I don't think I'm gonna get any snow. It doesn't really snow here. And it feels like it snows less every year. I hope next year is not another fluffy hair snow pastel Miku design win. Like let it be, go for something. I mean the brown like color scheme won this year. It's the one we all liked and voted for. What are you talking about, Minami? I thought we all unanimously liked that design that won this year. Why am I hearing complaints? Hello, Lord Peace, and hello, Boris. How are you guys? Meeting was cancelled, finally you can join us stream once. And you immediately bump. Here on my stream. Why are you... why in a jar? Naughty. It doesn't really snow here either. Oh, that's really weird then. In November too. Did I low-key draw this Selen from memory? And now I'm going to regret this? Yes. I was like, fuck it, just like draw her with a bob cut. One of her outfits has a bob cut, so I'm not like lying to you or anything. This is technically real. It's not here. No, it didn't. No, it did not snow. I don't know. No, I mean, no one is falling for that. You'd think it would snow because you got Tetosin free and stuff. I don't know, do you guys say that? Or is that just like a Russian saying? It's just that like, in Russian, when something really unusual happens, we say, oh, it's probably gonna like snow tomorrow. Because of like how weird this is. I don't know if that makes sense in like other languages. I hope you'll remember to leave out your turkey scraps so Maria Carey or Christmas won't happen. We say that too, right? Okay. That makes sense then, yeah. Hello, Alex. So yeah, she does have a bob cut, I swear. Do not like fact check me. I swear one of her outfits has a bob cut. It's real, guys. Selen bob cut is very real. I'm not making it up. April, that's what it was, because sometimes snows in April. Oh my god, where does it snow? I haven't like genuinely seen snow. I don't even remember the last time I've like seen. I'm talking about like snow that actually, you know, like kind of settles. Like, occasionally it might snow a little bit, like, you can see it falling from the sky, but I'm talking about, like, snow that actually settles. I don't think I've seen snow in years, honestly. Every Vtuber needs a bob cut toggle. Right? Right? God, I've been thinking about the Rin with a bob cut for a while. I'm like, maybe I should draw that. But I keep getting scared. Like, the other day I was thinking about it, and I was like, won't she kind of look like that lady from the Dalmatians movie? Because she got the black and white like split. Now I'm scared. I'm scared to try it. I'm like, what if I discover something bad? I know last winter we had snow a bunch, but it never settled. Now it's not even winter and it's instantly settled. That's so weird. Yeah, I haven't seen snow in ages. Like, even back when I lived in Russia, I never really saw snow because I wasn't from a region where it snows a lot. It snowed very rarely. Like, it did happen a few times, but it wasn't like a big thing that happened because it was generally kind of a warm climate. And then I moved to Spain, and it didn't snow where I lived in Spain either. And now I'm in London, and it doesn't snow in London either. I'm like, I will never see snow again. It's just cold. It's just cold in winter, but there's no snow. It's so sad. Yeah, Cruella, that lady. I'm so scared. What if it happens? What if I draw that and then I can't unsee it? Snow happens pretty rarely where I live now. Oh god, what is happening with my pen? My pen is freaking out. Snow happens rarely too. Okay, Minami. Minami's trying to pretend like she like ever gets snow. But you know, who knows? Maybe this year I'll see snow. It's gonna be pretty cold. Oh my god, what is going on? Look at that! I didn't draw that! What is this? My pen is freaking out. I'm so confused right now. Don't do that. I would like to line this drawing without any issues. Does it happen at all? Don't ask her that. She's gonna lie. RIP to the pen. Is it because I drop it like 5 times a day? Is it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, pen. Please don't die. The vampire lesbian. Yes, the vampire lesbian song. No, Zoe, it doesn't snow. I just wanna fit in. It doesn't snow for me either. Minimi, you don't have to pretend like it snows for you, okay? We can both be snowless. Although I am going to the Winter Wonderland with my mom, and they have like a fake, they have like fake ice stuff in there, so I'm gonna pretend like it's gonna snow. So next week my mom is coming over, so I think I'm not going to stream. Because like she's gonna be in my apartment, she's not gonna enjoy hearing me stream. I don't know, like maybe I'll be able to stream Friday because she's gonna be gone by Friday evening, but it depends how tired I am. I'm not going to make a schedule just in case, but like if I do, it will be just really random stream probably. I would like to stream next week, but yeah, don't know if that's gonna happen. Lera's mom joins stream. Get your mom to play. My mom is so scared of The Last of Us. Like, whenever I would play it back at home, because I would play it on the PlayStation, so you know you could hear it. And she would come into my room and she'd be like, Lera, your game sounds really scary. She'd walk in like, Lera, can you make it quieter? It sounds really scary. The fear I put it in her. She did like the TV show though. But hey, I'm excited to hang out with her. So sometimes you gotta sacrifice your 2 streams a week. Like zoinks there, I'm scared, man. Exactly. It's just like that. You know, she apparently was about to message in my chat last stream. During the Minecraft stream, she walked in and she was about to message something, but I ended stream. I'm surprised she wasn't even asleep yet, but yeah, she legit was about to message, but I ended stream, and I was like, well, we dodged a bullet there. She was like, yeah, I don't know what's going into me. She was like, I suddenly really felt like commenting in your chat for like the first time, and then you were like, bye, and end the stream. I was so close. That was so close and dangerous. Of course, she was like, it's a historic stream. I don't know if I want to stream Minecraft anymore, you guys. Why the fuck did I have so many, like, just mean people in my chat? It's just like, where are those kids' parents? Like, they were so mean to me. These children were, like, screaming at me, like, this is how you make bone meal, you stupid idiot. I was like, why are these kids so mean to me? It reminded me of back when I played Undertale. It's like when I streamed Undertale, it was also my first time ever playing that game. And people kept like coming into my chat and being like, is this genocide, right? And I'm like, no, this is my first time playing the game. And then they're like, okay. And another person would come in like, is this genocide, Ron? How do you people like stream Minecraft? How do you do it? It's a pretty popular game. How do people do it? Because I just kept getting annoyed by the children. Aren't kids supposed to be in school? I guess maybe like in most time zones they were already out of school by that time. Is this a genocide, Ron? Hi, Saras. How are you? I would be in the catalyst for your mom beginning the road to being a VTuber. No, it would not. To be fair, my mom like used to comment in my streams ages ago, But that was back when like nobody really watched me. It was like in my really early days. So it was like you know, I have like 3 viewers and one of them was my mom. Like it was kind of like that. And then the other one was me watching from the laptop. It was something like that. But now she's like, it's fine, she has people in chat, it's okay. But yeah, I don't know. I know I promised you guys like a once a year Minecraft stream, but do I really want to deal with the children? Do I really want to deal with it? I also still don't understand what I'm supposed to do in Minecraft. I still don't know what even is going on with that game, honestly. Like, I played it for a bit, I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't really think about it anymore. Zone donates 50 once a year. Yeah, no, Zone is like trying to force me to play more Minecraft. He's like, Lera, here's $50 more. Can you please play Minecraft? I'm gonna be like those e-girls that you pay them money so that they like play game, like play Overwatch or something with you. I'm like, if you want me to play Minecraft with you, you have to pay me. You like the grind? I do. I hate grinding in video games. It's my least favorite thing. Whenever I play RPG games, I'm always so annoyed. I'm like, I don't wanna like beat the same low-level monster 50 times to be able to fight the boss. Just this system is broken. And then I go into the boss without grinding enough and I'm like, man, this is really difficult. Some people do Minecraft speedruns. Lera does Minecraft slow runs. Yeah, it's my yearly Minecraft slow run. I never know how to draw Ember. Like, he's so hard to draw for no reason. But I also always want to include him whenever I draw Selen. I very rarely draw her without him. Because I just think, you know, he's important. He's kind of like Jack Friend to me. Except he's real and I don't own any pets. Which is something I cry about every day as well, but that's not what I'm talking about right now. Hello, bruh, how are you doing? Ember is an icon. He's a good boy. I wish I could. I feel like I should just have a pet. Literally, like, just to rebel. Because my honestly, who would even know? My landlord does not give a fuck about me. I'm gonna tell you that. Do you guys remember how I told you about my shower being broken some time ago? What was that? Like the Turning Boy stream? I think it was when I was like, yeah, guy, my shower is broken. So after that stream, I actually fixed it myself, kind of. Kind of, barely. And so... Oh my god. So, I managed to fix it myself. I don't even know how I did it. It involved a lot of twisting. and then yesterday it broke like worse. It broke beyond repair. There is now like a hole in the shower hose, I guess, or whatever it's called. And I sent my landlord a picture. So it's like my hand holding like the shower, and there's water coming from it, and there's like a hole there, and there's more water coming from that way. And I sent him a picture out, and I was like, look at this. And he was like, someone will come and repair it today. So here's a fun guessing game. Do you guys think anybody came to repair it today? Do you think anybody should? I didn't listen to music all day, okay? If you think I'm in a bad mood, that's because I didn't listen to music all day. Because Minami, do not spam! Minami, do not fucking spam! I will be so mad at you! I swear to fucking God, Minami! Do not do that! Oh my God. Do you really expect to get repaired? You live in England. Look, it's the least they can do. So honestly, like, I am just gonna flex tape it. You know what's flex tape? Commercials. Where they like slap the fucking tape on a water leak. That's gonna be me. That's gonna be me. I'm just gonna slap flex tape on it and be like, yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I just need to actually get tape. And you know what? If nobody actually checks on me, honestly, I could probably have like a duck in here and nobody would care. Like at some point, my landlord will be like he will realize that I've had a pet in here and I would have already moved out by then. Because he will only finally walk into the apartment to prepare it for someone else to move in. Actually, that's kind of a stretch. I don't think he even would do that. Because considering the condition that the apartment was in when I moved in, maybe not. Maybe he never like actually will walk into this place ever. So I can do whatever I want in here. If it works, it works. So yeah, just like, I'm so mad that it broke like just before my mom is coming as well. It's like, they better fix, like, if it didn't come today, okay, whatever. To be fair, I didn't actually, when he told me that they were gonna come fix it today, I knew that wasn't true. I didn't listen to music just in case because I didn't want to miss him coming in, because then I didn't want them to be like, actually you weren't home, because I was like wearing headphones or whatever. So just in case, I wasn't listening to music. And still, nothing even came out of that. I just hope they fix it before my mom comes, because my mom was gonna be like, Lera, why is your shower taped? And then I have a whole, and then I have to explain it, I have this whole explanation. She'll be like, Lera, you gotta move back home, honey. You can't live here anymore. I feel like my mom's like patience with my apartment is actually like worse, because like, I don't know, I just kind of deal with it at this point. I'm kind of like, I no longer expect anything good out of it. So I'm kind of like, yeah, if something breaks, I ever like try and get it fixed myself. Like, unless it's something like really like urgent, I kind of just don't give a shit. But my mom is like, Lera, you need to bother him more about this. You need to like tell him more about getting this fixed. And I'm like, yeah, he's not gonna do it. He doesn't care about me. He never will. He is a landlord. That's like basically his job. His job is to not care. Like, that's what he gets paid for. There you go. So cute. You should bother him for real. I do! But the thing is, he leaves me on red a lot. So it just makes me sad. It just makes me sad. At this point, I just don't want to be left on red, you know? the only time he like genuinely cared and tried to reach me actively and message me was that one time he was getting threatening letters about me not paying council tax, and it was like saying how they were gonna like send me to court or something, and he was like messaging me like, it's your responsibility, you have to pay the council tax, and you're gonna be the one who goes to court, you're gonna be in trouble. And I was like, okay. And then I called the place. I called the place about the council tax. And I was like, yeah, just to confirm about you guys sending me to court. And the guy on the phone was like, you're not going to court. It's like the letter is addressed to your landlord. He would go to court. And I was like, oh, okay then. He really tried to make it sound like it was my problem. He's got one job, he sure does. And he doesn't do it. I did get the council tax thing sorted out though. I swear I got it sorted out. Nobody's going to court anymore, thanks to me being on hold for 15 minutes. Down to the British government, down to the council tax. American liberation of the UK. I don't know about that one, bestie. I just think that being a landlord is really embarrassing. Like, imagine somebody's like, oh my god, what do you do for a living? And you're like, I'm a landlord. Like, let's be honest. No, man, nah! You're gonna kill them just like that? Just, oh my god. Oh god. Poor Lord Peace. Just hit the wall like twice next to me. Oh, you guys and your mass bombings on this channel. At least you guys don't do slots as much anymore. I feel like the slot hype has mostly calmed down. I think because you guys all have so much money now, but nothing to spend it on. Because there's no actual reward for having the money. So I think you guys just kind of like went, yeah. Anyway, so we're all rich now. What happens now? Don't worry, guys. One day, it's on my list of the endless things I need to do. So one day I will give you guys stuff you can buy for money for the ducks. And then I'm gonna make them super expensive because inflation. Because you all have so much money anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna cause inflation. I'm gonna make everything cost like stupid amounts of money. It's gonna be like, oh, you want your duck to have cute little glasses? That will be 1 million. Not the mass explode. What is wrong with you guys? The Council of Ducks. Oh man. I wish the council tax was just like this duck council. I would not mind paying the council tax if it was going towards this mysterious shadow government of ducks. Maybe I should pretend. Maybe it will make me cope better with taxes I have to now pay as an adult if I just imagine that secretly all the tax money goes to the shadow duck government. Oh, thank you so much, Alex. Redeeming all my points for another Minecraft stream. Well, are you gonna handle the children, Alex? Are you gonna be the one telling the children in chat off? Because I don't want to be doing that. Oh my god. What is up with you guys on Minecraft streams? I don't understand. Was it really that interesting to watch? Play Lethal Company. Isn't that like a co-op game? She's so baby, even though her face is really weird looking because of how I drew it. But she's so baby otherwise. Yes, it was that interesting. Only for you, Zone, because you're like obsessed with Minecraft. Minecraft is like you're the Last of Us. Lethal Company is so much fun. Is it not? Is it not like a co-op game? And they gotta like organize it so that multiple people own it. Honestly, I can't really buy new games now. Because I'm trying not to spend any money on that stuff because I'm saving. I'm like, the reason why I'm playing Dead Space, why I'm continuing Dead Space is literally because I already own it. And I was kind of looking at all the games I already have and I was like, yeah, Dead Space is like the one I want to play the most right now. It's a 4-player co-op. What's wrong? No friends. It's more like everybody has different schedules and then we all gotta own the game and it's not free. And then we all gotta decide on a time. Also, people fucking hate co-op streams, like as in like viewers. I feel like viewers, especially if you're like a small streamer, nobody like watches the collab streams because they're like, yeah, she doesn't talk to the chat. You know, it's like I noticed that a while ago. It's like whenever I do like a collab stream, my viewers are just like, yeah, she's not gonna pay attention to us. I'll look into it though. I only googled Lethal Company like once the other day and it looked like Among Us. I thought it looked like 3D Among Us and I was like, oh, okay. That's weird, but then I haven't actually seen any like gameplay or anything, so I don't know what it's like. Hi, Capivarita. I do not speak Brazilian, bestie. I can't say a Brazilian word. What does that even mean? Isn't it Portuguese? What do you mean Brazilian? Hold up. Pergunta, there you go. I only speak Spanish. Barely. Actually. I'm running out of tea way too quickly today. Today the playlist was like, we're gonna play all of Alter's songs about water. It just said that. No tea. I'm out of tea now. My whole Twitter feed is Lethal Company clips. Really? I haven't seen anything. I've seen that some people are like streaming it. But I don't know. How big is the current rock you're living under? Lethal Company. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out, okay? First of all, I don't live under a rock. I live in almost something that could be called a house, but not quite. And I have seen that people are like playing it right now, but I couldn't really tell. I couldn't really tell like how popular it is because I was like, oh, okay, I guess a couple people are playing it. I'm telling you, like co-op games are hard to organize. And I really hate organizing collabs. It takes a lot out of me. Especially if it's like on my channel. If it's on someone else's channel, I'm kind of like whatever because I can just show up like through Discord. But if it's on my channel, I gotta get like everybody organized. Did I tell you guys about this collab I was like forgotten for? I think I might have told some people, but I was gonna be in this collab last month and the people forgot about me. They were like, invited me to it. And I agreed. And I joined the Discord and everything. And I was like, okay, I think I'm doing this collab. But then on the day of the collab, the person like posted about it and they listed like the other people, but not me. I was like, oh my god, they forgot about me. I mean, to be fair, I don't know, maybe I just didn't really like... Maybe I didn't like reinforce it enough, but I was like definitely doing it. Maybe I missed something, but like, I don't know, I thought that I was in, because like I joined the Discord and everything, and I voted for the time that worked. Like, I thought I was part of it. And then I wasn't. I'm so forgettable. I'm so bad at like talking to people, I guess. I don't know. I'm really awkward. Okay, so like I'm never gonna like have a conversation with somebody I don't really know, like out of the blue. I'm not a very kind of I don't know, I'm not a very kind of like open person. I don't really go out of my way to like contact people and stuff. So I kind of just like wasn't like active enough maybe or something, and they just kind of were like, oh, we don't know if she's really like doing it. I feel like they probably didn't forget about me as much as they were probably kind of just like, I don't know if she's like doing it or not, because she hasn't really said anything. You like the grand answer? Oh, I'm horrible at networking. Don't even get me started on networking, man. Like, I will never be like those big, cool VTubers, because, like, I legit do not talk to anybody, ever. If you go into, like, my DMs on Discord or on Twitter, it's just, like, commissioners. It's just people, it's just, like, me sending commission updates to people. That's my social life. My social life is just me talking to my commissioners and being like, hey, here's line art of your commission. And they're like, cool, thanks, heart emoji. And then I'm like, here's your finished commission. And these are my social interactions every day. Yeah, I gotta do something about that, I really do. There is all business. I really wish I wasn't. Like, I don't know. It just felt like most of my friendships that I have, it was all just cases of people, like, approaching me. I don't think, like, any of my friends was actually me being like, yeah, let's talk, let's be friends. Like, all of them were just, like, people approaching me first. And I feel like that gotta change now that I'm an adult, because making friends as an adult, like IRL especially, is not as simple as like being in the same class, you know? It's because there is no more class other than social class. This stream just keeps getting... I'm sorry, okay? Hey, leave me alone. This is just how I am. With a broken shower. And no social interactions. But hey, I finished the Selen line art. Look how cute she is. You kind of approached me first, and then I saw you so frequently that I asked if you wanted to collab. I don't even remember that. I don't even remember that. Hustle 10, grind 10, making new friends 0. Yeah, that's basically me. Because like, I don't know, I get so wrapped up in my projects as well, because I don't know, I'm mostly like perfectly fine with kind of just sitting and doing my own thing. People kind of, my mom especially really worries about me. She's like, Lera, you can't just like sit at home all day and like do art, and I'm like, yeah, I can. I'm perfectly fine with it. She'd call me and she'd be like, have you gone outside today? And I say, yeah, I took out the trash. Hello, Mr. E. She always looks so happy. Well, it's her birthday. Of course she looks happy. It's her birthday. Obviously. Yeah, I didn't make her neck that long, actually. I should have made it longer. Selen's neck is actually longer than this, but that's okay. It's true. But to be fair, not all of them are like super happy. Let me see. Where's the one I did for her last year? I draw so much art, it's not even funny. Like sometimes I look for my art folder, like looking for a specific drawing, and I cannot find it because I drew too much art. There you go. This is what I drew for her last year. She is very happy here. But the one I did the year before was this one. And as you can see, she's not happy here. She's surprised, so yeah. She was surprised on the first drawing I did of her birthday, but she is very happy on these. And I would like to keep being her happy, okay? She needs to be happy. She's the light of my life. I'm sorry, Selen. I know I've been mostly drawing Rin Penrose lately, but I still love you, girly. She's like, you betrayed me. You betrayed me for another purple Vtuber, Lera. Get me out of there? Okay, okay. There you go. Actually, she was surprised, and if we'll keep up with the Lera Selen drawings, guys, come on. I think this one is like one of my favorite drawings I've ever done, to be honest. Like, whenever I see it, I'm like, yeah, this is a good drawing. It makes me very happy. I would love to maybe make it as a print soon. I'm kind of like planning to make a bunch of drawings as prints, but I need to get the colors sorted out. You see, I'm gonna show you guys. It's actually really sad. So RBG is like the digital color profile, right? Like, have you ever printed something and then the colors don't look the same at all when you print it? That's because prints use like a different color profile and it looks like shit. It looks like fucking shit. Okay, Boris, thank you for the lurk. Let me find it. So they usually use CMYK for printing. Yep, look at that, guys. It just went ahead and sucked all of the color out of my art right there. So I will probably have to like adjust the curves and stuff. So yeah, if I printed this drawing, which looks like this, if I sent it to get printed, like as it is right now, it would probably come out like this. So you need to adjust. I use LGBT for printing. Wow, Minami, you must have some really advanced computer. Mine doesn't do that. I need to like adjust the color curves and shit for stuff that I want to turn into prints, because otherwise it's just gonna come out really weird looking. And some colors legit just like don't even like work. It especially hates purples. I think because this drawing has really bright purples, like it just kind of killed it. It really hates purples and blues from what I kind of generally noticed. Limited to yeah, and I'm gonna autograph this print, but I'm gonna autograph it as Selen Tatsuki. I'm gonna scam people. I'm gonna be like, Selen Tatsuki. And I'm like, guys, limited edition, signed by Selen print. And that's how I make a lot of money, and then I get sued by Niji Sanji. So yeah. I have to really consider the colors for anything that gets printed, otherwise it will just look like shit, unfortunately. Don't cook too hard, no. But yeah, I have been just like drawing some of the stuff. I have just been drawing some of the stuff already in like CMYK color. Just because I'm like, what if I've been thinking about doing some prints, but I want to make sure that they actually turn out good. So I've been practicing just like drawing in CMYK. It's a bit limiting. Like you can't use all the colors because if it just doesn't have as many colors as like RGB does. Let me see. These are basically the CM, like these are like, as far as I think, if I understand correctly, these are like the only colors it can actually make. So it can't really go like as vibrant as like RGB can. So yeah, you just gotta be smart about it. It's really hard to pick colors. You will make friends in prison? You're so right! I would run my own gang. I'll take free for my shrine. Hashtag Selen Shrine. My Selen Shrine is still empty. Actually, I have like a print with Selen and that's it. I'm so sad. I keep looking at the Selen Niji puppet and I'm like, yeah, one day. One day the Selen Niji puppet will be mine. But that is not anytime soon. I will now steal the colors from the sketch because I think they look excellent and I definitely cooked when I did the rough colors, so I'm just gonna literally copy them. Why reinvent the colors when they already look excellent on the sketch, you know? It'll save me some time. I'm talking too much. I gotta redo the art for the Lucinda that's reading on the well. I don't really know. I don't really know if anybody will buy prints with like my original characters. I'm not gonna lie. This one, I think I will mostly just do like the... This one might not look bad in CMYK, actually. Oh god, it looks... I mean, it looks okay in CMYK. It's kind of like... It's a little bit darker, but it's not as bad as the Selen one, I think. The blues are not as saturated, but it's actually pretty okay, this one. I will buy them. I don't know, man. It's kind of like, you get one potential sale. Yeah. I just felt like, I know that I always judge artists at Artist Alley and shit because I'm like, why do they only have Genshin Impact merch? Where is my Furio Tigre merch? But we all know damn well that Genshin Impact probably sells incredibly. And Furio Tigre merch only sells to one person, that person is me. So it's kind of like, I guess if it's like a print on demand kind of thing, it doesn't really matter. But if it's the kind of stuff, so if that's the case, then I can just put whatever. But if it's the kind of stuff where I make the prints, and then I have like a, you know, like a stock at my house, you know, I definitely need to be considerate because I don't want to end up sitting on 20 Lucinda prints that nobody except for Minami wanted. Otomachi Funduk as a print. We all know damn well they are afraid of drawing juicy Furio Tigre. You're so right. People are just afraid of his power. People are just afraid of Furio Tigre and how powerful of a man he is. Like, they're like, he's too sexy. That's why there aren't as many Furio Tigre artists out there. He's too damn sexy for them. I didn't find any Rin prints at the con her company sponsored. I actually recently read the idol policy on Fanworks, And I don't think they allow you to make like fan merch. I don't know, maybe I read it wrong, but from what I saw on their website, I actually don't think they let you do it. I think that's why I also haven't found any Rin merch, even though I looked. I don't really know if people generally follow those rules, or if they're like, or if it's like the kind of case where if I don't get caught, it's fine. But I think from what I understood on their website, they don't actually let you do it. Sun's lighting star. I cannot see this color. Oh no, yeah, I don't know, like, maybe if you read it, Alex, and tell me, because maybe I read it wrong. I don't understand anything. Whenever they write stuff as like, you know, really like legal language where they're like, yeah, this is our policy, really, please read our privacy policy, I do not fucking understand it. I cannot comprehend legal language literally ever at all, especially in English. I feel like it's always so badly worded in English as well. I'm gonna get my lawyers on this. But I don't know, from what I understood is they don't actually allow you to make merch with their talents. But I always see like Hololive and Nijisanji stuff at cons, so I'm assuming it's allowed. I haven't actually read their policy. Maybe they also don't let it. To be fair, I feel like people kind of get away with it. Because, for example, I'd imagine you really should not ever make anything Nintendo related, because Nintendo is known for being absolutely horrible with copyright and shit. But I have definitely seen Nintendo, like, Princess Peach merge at cons and stuff, you know? So, I don't know, maybe people are just kind of like, it's fine. If nobody working at Nintendo comes to the artist alley, I'm not gonna directly get arrested. Even after all the Ace Attorney training, Ace Attorney doesn't make you read privacy policies, okay? Ace Attorney is literally always murder investigations, okay? So if someone ever gets murdered, hell yeah, you can call me and I will solve it. I will not, please call the police. But you know, yeah, I'm good at solving murders. Again, I am not, please don't call me if somebody gets murdered. But like anything that's like copyright or anything like that, I'm like, yeah, I don't understand what you're talking about. I just had a bit of a legal gray area, yeah. I definitely think so too. But I feel like there are those that are like a bit more lenient. Like I feel like most kind of animes are not gonna care because doujin culture is so big, especially in Japan, you know, they monetize off of fan art all the time. Hello Gerardo, thank you so much for the super chat. How was your day? Art looks good, thank you. Yeah, my day was alright. My shower's broken again, but it'd be like that. As someone who reads the law on the regular, most of it sucks to read, especially if you don't do it regularly. I just feel like they write it confusingly on purpose so that you don't understand. I feel like they just do it on purpose so that lawyers have a job. Like, lawyers wouldn't have jobs if all the laws and policies were just written in plain language. Because then nobody would need a lawyer to read over a contract if they can just understand it, you know? It's all just one big conspiracy so that Phoenix Wright has something to work on. What's wrong with it? There's a hole in the shower hose, so there's just like water coming out of the wrong part of the shower. And it's a really strong spray of water too. But don't worry, I will flex tape it. I will just slap the tape on it. It's gonna be like brand new. It's gonna be okay. I lied as naturally as I breathe. We stand and free the need. It's not free. The only free button is technically if you're a member and you can send like the membership green chat. Other than that, guys, you're lying to yourselves. Have you tried replacing it? Yeah, that's what's going to happen, hopefully. Lawyers are people who couldn't cut as accountants. Wow. That's crazy. Is the lawyer accountant rivalry like real? Do you guys hate each other? It's like in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, firefighters and policemen hate each other. So maybe it's like the same thing about lawyers and accountants. I think anyone is needed. Yeah, I think so too. But I'm not paying for it. I'm just gonna flex tape it and then hope that my landlord remembers that I exist. I will definitely message him again tomorrow because it is kind of ridiculous. I'll definitely annoy him more tomorrow. I'll be like, guess what? Nobody came to replace it today. Do something, bestie. Points the water gun emoji at him. The sun lining, God is smiling. Lawyers, accountants, MBAs, and finance are rivals. Wow, that's an entire war. How about calling? I hate calling people. I do not pick up my phone. If I get a call from an unknown number, I do not pick up the phone. Well, I do these days because I hope that maybe someone is calling me about a job. Spoiler, they are not. But most of the time it's just like weird scams where start with something like, in the name of Her Majesty, you haven't been paying your taxes. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. And then I just hang up. Oh my god, I got the funniest Instagram commission scam yesterday. So basically, if you guys don't know, pretty much any commission inquiries on Instagram are a scam. Like, I haven't gotten a genuine commission from Instagram since I think like last year. I'm not even kidding. All of the commissions I get are either from VGen or through Twitter DMs, but they mostly come from VGen these days. So basically the typical Instagram commission scam is someone asking for something really like unspecific, like, oh, can you draw a picture of my dog? Or like, oh, can you draw my son? So it's always stuff that's like, sir, I draw anime girls, you know? Like, why are you asking me this? So it's obviously like this kind of scams because they just go for like super vague requests. And they always say something like, oh my god, I'm gonna pay you like $100 for this or something like that. So I always just ignore these messages because I know they're scams, right? But I don't know, the other day, I just felt like choosing violence. So I responded to the person. So they messaged me like, hey, do you have commissions available? And I looked at their account, and it was just like a normal, like, personal account. Like, it had this girl, it had pictures of her with her family, like going to concerts and shit like that. So I'm assuming it was probably like some hacked person. Like, she probably got hacked or something. But yeah, it looked like a real account, you know? And so I responded to her and I was like, I only accept commissions through VGen. And I sent the link to my VGen, and they like immediately responded like, great! Can you draw 11 pictures of my family? And then, I kid you not, they sent me 11 photographs of like random people, including children, like of like family members, like just like normal pictures that looked like actual family pictures. And I was like, what the fuck? And then they were like, I'm gonna pay you $100 per drawing. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I blocked them. But yeah, that was funny. That was a fun little interaction. So yeah, I don't know where they got those pictures. They didn't look AI generated or anything. I feel like they must have like hacked that account or something like that. Or maybe pulled them off like someone's Facebook. I literally don't know where that shit came from, but it was so random. I hate Instagram. Like, Instagram is legit just like scam DMs and scam comments as well. If it's like to get data for AI, no, basically, so what happens is they actually commission you and you give them your PayPal or something like that. And what they do is they send you too much money. Like, they send you more than they actually, like, agreed on. And then they're like, oh my god, I accidentally, like, sent you too much money or something like that. And then it either, like, bounces, or they get, or they commission you, and then you draw it and they get a refund. It's, like, really weird schemes. I'm not entirely sure what they are. Like, I've read about a couple of them, because artists quite frequently share with each other, like, the kind of scams that people do. But I'm not entirely sure on how exactly they do it. I just know that it's a scam, so I stay away from it. I used to enjoy matching the scammers on Facebook back in the day. Yeah, but I feel like these days it's mostly just bots, though, as well. Like, I feel like a bunch of them are legit just, like, not even real. Like, there's no point messing with them. Because, like, it's not even, like, a real person, I feel like. But, yeah. Okay, so now I have to draw the fireworks. And as you can see from this sketch, I'm not very good at drawing fireworks. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. I used to have this, like, really lazy method of drawing fireworks I can show you. But they don't turn out very good. Like, it's just, like, a quick method to draw fireworks if you're lazy to properly draw them. I don't recommend it. Then you lead them on, then tell them to get a job. It's the best. It's like that one guy who would, like, answer to spam emails. Why even bother using Insta? Because I need to promote my art in the smallest hopes that I have that maybe someone will click on my VGen link in my Instagram bio, you know? I use it. I'm not very active on Instagram, though. I also got a really funny, like, spam comment on my drawing. It was in Russian, funnily enough, and this person was like, oh my god, it's been over a year, but you haven't changed at all. Do you still remember me? And I was like, what are they even, like, trying to do here with this scam? And then I clicked on their profile and they had, like, a sketchy link there pretending to be this Russian social media, and I was like, okay, they want you to click on the sketchy link because you want to, like, check, because you would think that maybe you do know this person to see who they are, but they commented on my art as if they were commenting on my picture, so it obviously gives it away, because, like, I don't post pictures of myself, like... It, like, I guess it would work in the context if somebody posts a picture of themselves, but they posted it on my art. They're like, it's been a year, you haven't changed one bit. Wow, thank you so much for telling me my art hasn't improved in a year, you bitch. Blocks. How are you doing, Aaron? You have Instagram? I do, I have an art Instagram. Actually, I used to run an Instagram account for Charlie, who's my little chattering teeth toy. But I'm too lazy to do his Instagram at this point, so I privated it. It's not really... You can't really see it anymore. But yeah, Charlie used to have an active social life and a following. He was a micro celebrity, you know? And then I took it all away from him. I was his manager and I got too lazy to manage. I took away his fame. Now I just occasionally post him on my, like, art account Instagram story, like, hey guys, look at this food I ate today. I literally, my Instagram story, I just, like, food I eat, and there's always Charlie next to it. I just always take pictures of Charlie next to food, because I just think he looks so happy. And it makes me happy when he looks happy. And for some reason, he looks his happiest when I take pictures of him next to food. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You guys are probably like, what is she talking about? But, like, his smile feels brighter when he's standing next to a good meal. Yeah, the fucking bot tweets as well these days. They add like 1 million people in them and it keeps happening to me. At this point, I'm too lazy to even report them. You know? I can't even be bothered. Lera, what are you talking? Do you know Charlie? Do you guys know Charlie? Who's like new here? Who's not old enough to know about Charlie? Do you guys remember Charlie? I'm going to have like a Charlie life cam. His smile doesn't change. No! Do not ever say that about my boy. He has a lot of emotion. It's plastic. How dare you say that about my baby boy? I've been through so much with him. Who's Charlie? Ah! Hirata, you've been here for ages. Oh my god, Charlie. Hold on. I'll make him do some sounds. Charlie is smart. This is his wind up thingy. Do you guys hear it? Get the hell. He's just a little guy. He's like one of these, like, you know, chattering teeth wind up toys. That's him. He's just like that. I'm new here. You're not new here. Yeah, he's I've had him for ages. I don't know. I just kind of bought him at a store for €2 randomly. And he somehow became my entire personality. I think for... Oh, good God. I think for like 5 years now. Maybe even more. Like, I've had him since like high school. He's literally... He's just like... He's my bestie. You see, it's because I don't have a dog. This is why you should let people have pets if they want to have pets. Because then they get attached to random pieces of plastic of chattering little teeth toys. Hello, James. How are you doing? Bada 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 bum bada bum bada bum. I don't think that's the case. It is the case. It is definitely the case. Like Charlie just became my substitute for like a dog, okay? I don't have a dog, so I might as well. Oh my god, hi Shin, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in ages. How have you been? it's the Shin. I cannot believe this. Now I remember. I'm getting old and I forget. It's okay, as long as you remember. I even showed some pictures of him. I'll show him to you guys properly one of these days. Maybe next time I do like a hand cam stream, I can put him into the frame so you guys can see him better. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. I used to take him to school with me all the time. And then my teachers would be like they would get like weirdly like offended. They'd be like, why do you have that? It distracts you. And I'm like, it's just on my desk. He's not doing anything. He just exists. And they would like confiscate him and I would steal him back because I didn't care. I've been good and you. I've been good as well. We gotta play Mario Kart again. Oh, the Mario Kart. I don't think I'm allowed to play Mario Kart anymore. I get too emotional. It's not good for me. Lera Rebel arc. Oh yeah, it already happened. Like I would like the teacher, by the time my physics teacher like took him away, and while he wasn't looking, I just walked up to his desk and I like got it back. Okay, so this is my lazy fireworks drawing method, okay? This is how I draw fireworks when I really don't feel like drawing fireworks. That's it. This is it, guys. This is how you draw fireworks when you can't be bothered to do it. Look at this. Isn't this great? Isn't this exactly what fireworks look like? They end up looking kind of funny, but I'm just so lazy. I cannot be bothered to draw fireworks. I really can't. Still waiting to call. We'll call you next time. And alley cat, you can fit outside. I don't know though. The sketch ones look better than the random thing that I did. Maybe I'll draw them out properly. I don't know. I'm so lazy. I wish I wasn't this lazy. But I'm so tired. Selen, no, the universe is exploding behind you. Let me look at references of fireworks. You see, I can't even look at anime style firework drawings anymore because whenever I look up like fireworks anime, it just gives me the actual anime called Fireworks, and I'm like, I want to see how to draw fireworks like in anime style, you know? Please don't do this to me. Accept your inner laziness. Yeah, I'll try doing it properly. I don't see anything wrong with that method. Sometimes if you can cut corners, you honestly, you should. Like, if it works. I mean, I've done drawings where I literally just did that for the fireworks. But because I'm obsessed with Selen, because I'm her biggest fan, even though I never watch any of her streams live because she streams at like 2 AM for me. But because I'm her biggest fan otherwise, I'm gonna draw real fireworks live on stream. By that I mean I'm gonna draw one good firework and then I'm just gonna draw a bunch of really bad ones around it. Lera using this method for fireworks like when I slap isotopes on tracks to master them. Exactly. And I pay you so much money for that, Alter? Really? Yeah, I could copy and paste it, but then the shape is gonna be too similar. Like, the thing is, if you copy and paste, it will look copy-pasted. You gotta be careful with, like, organic stuff. It works well with things that are not, like, very, like, dynamic and stuff. Like, you know, like, these rails that are behind her that are just copy-pasted. It looks fine. Or, like, ornaments looks fine. But I feel like with things like fireworks, if you copy-paste all of them, it will look a little bit obvious. We'll see though, we'll see. Also, fireworks have different shapes. That's the thing as well. Some of them, they have like different bursts and they have like different stages of their burst as well. So, you know, obviously they didn't all explode exactly at the same time and they have different sizes, so. It's complicated, that's why I avoid drawing fireworks. You'd think it's easy, but it really is not for some reason. It's like unnecessary hard to draw them. One good firework is better than it looks like fireworks now. See, if you add, I think if you add some smoke around them as well, it might look better. But I will see if I feel up for that. Feel so mad. I think sometimes they kind of have like a tail as well going, but I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I kind of want there to be like a really big one right in the center. So I'll probably make this one bigger. There you go. In this stream, I teach you how to draw fireworks. 2 methods. One really lazy and one actually normal. You're welcome. Use whichever one you want. Anyways, what was I talking about before I went on this really long rant about fireworks? I was talking about Charlie. I would say you guys should follow Charlie on Instagram, but it's literally private now. But yeah, I need to bring Charlie back because some people, I feel like some people, he used to be like this like big thing, like everybody who knew me knew about Charlie. That was mostly because I hang out like with IRL people a lot, so I basically just kind of like brought him with me everywhere. But these days I don't really go out that much, so it's like, and people online can just like see me have him everywhere with me, so they probably, so it's probably like not that many people know about Charlie, even though whenever I go out I always bring him with me. Added a bit of glow, maybe behind. The misery of painting. R.I.P. Charlie's Insta, yeah. Or maybe I'll just do it glow like with... I don't know. I'm panicking. I've never drawn fireworks on stream. I'm like, oh my god. I really hate drawing things that I'm not very familiar with drawing on stream. It stresses me out because when I'm like, I need to do a good job, I need to show people that I know how to draw this, and then I can't draw it. Then look at the Lera puppet everywhere. No, the Lera puppet is like falling apart. She should not be allowed to go outside. She should just be put in a retirement home. Oh god, my mom's gonna come over now that I think about it. She's so gonna be like, Lera, what have you done to the puppet? You've been playing more Solid Snake and Smash and you think you get the hang of it? Nice. Solid Snake, new main, new... I was just joking. I just thought you should play him as a joke zone, but I guess you're dedicated to it now, so that's okay. Out of context, but you ever see the girl from Umineko and go Awuga? Which one? You know how many cactus there are in that game, Minami? Which one? The main one, the witch with like the long dress and the like, what color is her hair? Is it like blonde kind of, or is it orange? The blonde one, yeah. The witch. I mean, the witch is also a bad description because they're like all witches or something like that. There's like a lot going on. Umineko is like one of those shows that I should not have seen as a kid, but I did. It just kind of happened and it traumatized me. Like I was like, ooh, what is this show? And then it was like extremely graphic and gory, and I was like, oh my god. Why am I watching this? I don't remember if I ever finished it because the plot was like super confusing as well. I didn't actually understand what the fuck was going on. Like, it was definitely not made for like a child's brain. But there I was. It was too late. I was already watching it. Sounds cool. The one that's evil, but everyone is evil. Yeah, there's like no way to describe characters in that game because they're all like that. Upset. Okay, how is that for the fireworks? Maybe I will add a little bit of like kind of smoke around them. Me. There you go. I think with smoke it actually looks pretty nice. The fireworks are pretty lit. Thank you, Alter. Thank you for always providing the puns that we need in the streams. Maybe I'll add some more random particles around them. But at this point, I'm just like overdoing it. Maybe, I don't know. I get a bit obsessed with details sometimes. I need to stop. You need to learn how to stop when you're drawing, or you will be drawing something forever. Oh yeah, by the way, one of my VTuber children is actually almost rigged. Their model is almost rigged. They're gonna have V-Bridger. Can you guys imagine? None of my models have V-Bridger. I'm actually super excited to see what it's gonna look like with V-Bridger. I'm like, oh my god. My super advanced VTuber child. What's that? V-Bridger is this like extra plugin that you can get installed. It works with VTube. I think it works with VTube Studio. It's like an extra software that you can get and you have to rig for it differently. So it basically just makes the model more expressive. It captures more stuff on your face, like the movement of your chin, more accurate movement of your mouth, but it's such a bitch to rig. Like, rigging for V-Bridger is legit an entire different thing. It's genuinely just like a whole other deal. I don't think, like, I rig models, right? But I don't think I will ever be rigging for V-Bridger. I don't want to. I don't feel like it. I'm not going to. Like, it looks great, but it's really not something I personally am willing to learn. I keep my rigs kind of pretty like basic, you know, like they get the job done, they look nice, but nothing too extreme. But yeah, V-Bridger is just something extra you can do. But I'm super excited. I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna have V-Bridger. I can't wait to see it. It's gonna be my, I guess if you count the ones who actually paid me for the work, it's gonna be my third VTuber child. All the other ones are unpaid. And then I'm gonna be working on another one soon-ish. V-Bridger sounds like Synth for the VTuber community. Yeah, it will make it's like the realistic Vocaloid voices. It will make it more realistic. It's kind of what it is. I don't know, like I've seen V-Bridger, it does look really nice. But yeah, it's not really something I personally like. Maybe I could pay someone one day to like upgrade my model to be like V-Bridger compatible, but I don't know, it's kind of like an extra software to run as well. Like I don't think it's like super heavy for your computer, but it probably like adds like an extra load to your computer while you're streaming. And VTubers are already running like 5 different softwares while they're streaming, so I feel like it's like one of those at your own risk kind of things. Like if you really want your model to be that expressive, then go for it, but it's not really like a necessary thing, I don't think. I gotta say though, like rigs got so advanced so quickly. I cannot keep up. Like some people have their models and their face like does a full like turn where it like becomes like a side profile. It's insane to me. Some rigs are so fucking wild. It's just like I cannot keep up with all the like changes and trends that they do for the rigs, you know? I'm not really like a rigger. I do very basic rigs that like, you know, look okay. Like they look fine for like it's just like a standard kind of rig. But if you want something super fancy, I'm definitely not the person to go to for that. I'll make it V-Bridger slap ozone on it. I wish. I'm gonna be honest, I haven't even like installed the new Live2D upgrade because I know that Live2D got like blend shapes and shit like that. I haven't even looked into it. I'm just sticking to what I know in Live2D and I occasionally learn a couple more things. But yeah, nothing extreme for me. I'm too old for this. and it makes my wrist hurt. Lera 360 is not Lera 360 is the puppet Lera. She can turn all 360. But yeah, some people have fucking like I remember when K-Son got her rig, everybody was absolutely like she could squat. It's just like some people are actual geniuses when it gets to Live 2D. I feel like Live 2D got so like revolutionized because of like the VTuber boom. Because people used to like make kind of very like, because before Live 2D was mostly used for like games, right? I'm pretty sure, because I remember I heard about the software ages ago. Before the whole like VTubers were a thing. I remember hearing about it and thinking, oh, that's pretty cool. And I even downloaded like the free trial version, but I didn't understand how to use it. So I kind of just never touched it again. And then VTubers became a thing, and I was like, wait, aren't they using that one software I tried learning how to use years ago and couldn't? Imagine if I actually did. I would have been so ahead of everyone. I would have been so ahead of everyone if I learned it back then, but I didn't get it. I feel a bit uncanny when VTubers move their heads fully. I feel like some rigs are like way too, like they feel so 3D. Like so I see some Live 2D rigs and I kind of think just get a 3D model. Like some of them look like a little bit too much work. Sometimes people do like a full like 3D motion or 3D turn, and I'm like, I feel like it would take less time for you to make a 3D model with the same result, like literally. Sadly, my new VTuber child is not a 3/4 model though. The one that's getting rigged right now. I'm a bit sad about that. I need more 3/4 children. Don't look at my model. It looks kind of it doesn't look like a perfect representation of what I can do with 3/4 these days, okay? Like I can do better. I can do better with 3/4 now. I just haven't updated my actual model. I made another model that was for somebody else that was 3/4, and I rigged it and it looks amazing. But I don't think it's ever gonna get used now, sadly. 6/8 VTuber model? What does that even mean? Hi, Kimberly. What does that even mean? But the current models are really good. I don't know, my like current 3/4 model can definitely be better. Like she doesn't really turn her head. She like barely turns her head because I don't know, I didn't really know how to do that kind of stuff. She was like my 3rd rig ever, I think. She's okay, she gets the job done, but I would really like to upgrade her one of these days. When I did Nonsense's 3/4 model, and that one was better. Like she was a bit better, but she was still not perfect because she was very experimental because I was trying to do stuff. And then my next 3/4 model was actually really, really great, but 12/16 VTuber. What do you guys stop making up numbers? Stop making up fucking numbers, I swear to God. But yeah, keep an eye out on Twitter because I will definitely repost my newest child when their rig is all done. Yeah. I will like scream about it and I'll be like, everybody look at my child right now, look how beautiful they are. But yeah, I really like doing art for VTuber models, to be honest. It's like one of my favorite things. If I get like a VTuber model art commission, I'm like, yes, I will do anything for you. Rigging is okay, I don't mind doing it, but it's not like it's not my favorite thing to do. But yeah, I always get so excited when I get VTuber children. Okay, let's add some light reflections on her. $420 model. Okay, the 420 model. The 420 model is actually a good idea. We gotta write that one down. Write it. Everybody, write it down. Now that's cooking. Someday I'll be able to commission something. It's okay. I still gotta. I promised Lucas that I would make them like a fucking PNG tuber like ages ago. PNG tubers are so advanced these days too. Have you guys seen how advanced fucking PNG tubers are now? They have like animations as well. And they have expressions and shit. Like, it's not just like it lights up when you speak or like it opens its mouth when you speak anymore. Like, PNG tubers are also really advanced now. These people do not rest. Like, the technology just keeps advancing. I cannot keep up. It's like you learn a skill and then in like a month it's basically useless. And you gotta be better at it now. Like, that was me when I learned Unreal Engine 4 and then my university installed Unreal Engine 5 on all the computers, and I was like, okay, time to work on my game, and I opened the computer and it only had Unreal Engine 5 on it, and I was like, yeah, so I'm going home and I'm gonna work on this from home. Goodbye. She never installed Unreal Engine 5 to this day. I'm scared of Unreal Engine 5. Like, good for you guys, but not me though. Y'all stay safe, but I'm not using Unreal Engine 5. PNG tubers have really come a long way. VTubing as a whole, honestly, yeah. But yeah, I personally just like, because the thing is, very wide angle model would not really work for me because my phone is always at a really weird place. Like right now my phone is literally on my side. It's like super on my side. So you would not, if I had a model that's, for example, front facing and had a wide angle, I would just constantly look really weird. Which is why I got the 3/4 model in the first place, because then I can just like have my phone whenever and it's gonna basically look the same whatever angle I'm at. You know, so like it's a really convenient model in a way. Let me see. I'm gonna get the demon form model out actually. Just out of curiosity. Come here. That's why I never used the demon form model for art streams as well, because she just I don't have any space on my desk. I can't have my phone there. Look, she's just always looking sideways because of where my phone is. Meanwhile, 3/4 model looks really nice. She's like facing the right way. She's like sitting with her pen. She's girl bossing. She's not actually working, but at least she looks busy, you know? She can fake being busy and actually working really well. But a front-facing model, especially one that like can turn a lot, wouldn't really work in this case. I feel like a lot of people tend to complain about corporate models. They're always like, ooh, why don't like corporate VTubers have rigs that are as good as like Iron Mouse rigs or whatever? And I'm like, dude, look. First of all, those rigs cost so much money and they're debuting like 5 VTubers at the same time. And second of all, those models are very simple, so they're gonna look good from like any angle. Like I feel like they're a bit more usable because if you have your phone on the side and your model can do a whole ass side profile, you know, your model is always gonna be side profile. So I feel like that's one of the things people don't really consider. But like I read quite recently actually that's like a genuine reason why corporate rigs are not like as like wide angled as some, because literally they need them to look very good and consistent from pretty much any angle, so that you know, so that people can like screenshot it at any point or clip it and it will look nice. Do you still have your original model? I actually don't have my... I don't think I do. Because I used my original model... Yeah, I didn't... I actually didn't use my original model in VTube Studio. But when I just started VTubing, I couldn't pay for VTube Studio, and VTube Studio only works if you pay for it, like for streaming from phone. So... I used this like a random Chinese app that I found on the App Store that was free, and I just used that for my tracking back then. And I didn't know how to like do settings or anything that would actually like, you know, make it look better. And so it was really funny. And then when I moved to my 2.0, I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy VTube Studio. I'm gonna spend money on VTube Studio. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was like a developer build as well. I think it was like a beta software too. It wasn't even fully out, and I was like, yeah, fuck it. I'll just use it. It's free. I do still have like the model file though. It's not like she's lost forever in time or anything, don't worry. I'm sure I can plug her into VTube Studio, but the thing is I don't have her like available right now. If I just like took the Live2D file and then put it into VTube Studio, she should be working just fine. Vava Veva model is my dream. That model already looks like Vava Veva, doesn't she? We've established that. That for the very first Lera model legit just looks like Vava Cat. I had to learn how to 2D. But how have the equipment for the tracking? I mean, you can use your iPad, Minami. You can literally just use your iPad. Like, basically for tracking, you need anything that's... So, Apple products usually work, at least back in the day, Apple was kind of like the best, especially anything with the Apple's Face ID, because it had really good like face recognition and face tracking. So before, I know for sure that face tracking on iPhones or iPads looked better. But I actually don't know if that's true anymore, because I know that they've been making some advancements to webcam tracking. So maybe at this point it's all around the same. But so you can just use any phone, to be honest. Apple tends to have better tracking, but I don't know if that's still true. All of my research about Live2D and tracking comes from like literally 2 years ago, because I did it once and then I never looked into it again. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Really? Yeah, you can just use anything with a camera, like any phone or iPad or tablet with a camera that runs VTube Studio will work. But you can just use a webcam as well. If you have a webcam, you can just use it. I mean, I use my phone for tracking, so. I was broke about the paper that now I am good enough at making my own assets. It's the life of like an indie streamer, you know. You gotta make your own overlays and your own emotes and your own everything if you don't want to pay for it. Because like the reason why I didn't personally pay for most of the stuff wasn't even because like I didn't really have the money. Like if I like did commissions for a bit, I probably would have been able to get it. But the thing is, I didn't really know if I was gonna stick with streaming. I wasn't really sure. I wasn't like, ooh, but do I really wanna like continue doing this, or am I just gonna do it for a week and then forget about it, you know? So I didn't really want to invest any big money into it. So that's why I went with like the free software. My microphone was like literally a headset microphone at first. Then I got a cheap microphone that Alter scolded me for. He was like, Lera, why did you get this microphone? It's so bad. I was like, I'm sorry, it was cheap. I use my phone for tracking too. Yeah. If only VTube Studio wasn't laggy on my computer. So, do you use webcam or phone for tracking? Because apparently using phone for tracking or like a tablet, like not a webcam, is also better for your computer because it uses up less of your like processing power, since your phone is the one doing the tracking and it just sends the data to your computer. Like, I've read that apparently it's less intensive on your computer to use your phone as well than using the webcam. I also think that VTube Studio, I've been reading a little bit about it. I remember seeing something about how you can use like different settings in VTube Studio to make it run better. I think you should really look into it, Zone, because like people have come up with so many things and solutions, and VTube Studio has so many settings. I think if you like look it up and do some proper research, I think you can actually get it to run more smoothly. Because I have seen people say something like about like OBS plugins and stuff like that that you can use to make it run better. I think if you even start without Steam, because Steam is such a bitch as well, it always starts along with whatever you're running. If you start VTube Studio without Steam as well, it might be better. Use your phone for tracking? Yeah, I don't know, it really shouldn't be that intensive on your computer then. Because apparently that's way better, but like you really should look into it, because like if it's bothering you, if it doesn't work, I think there's definitely like alternatives. Because I remember, I don't really know what exactly it was, because I don't really have any issues with VTube Studio myself, so I haven't looked into it that much, but I do remember reading about like different ways somebody like was showing how you can make VTube Studio run more smoothly on a computer that doesn't really handle it that well. Humble beginnings. Yeah, exactly. It's like, you know, you can gradually start investing more money in it if you feel like it's worth it, you know, and if you know that you're gonna stick to it. But I feel like throwing a lot of money into like a model and stuff like that. I literally made everything myself for my. I feel like the only thing, like even like these days on my stream, the only thing that I haven't made myself is like the transition. But I have the one of the fire between the different scenes that I have. I think that's like the only thing that I actually commissioned somebody for. Because all of my assets and my overplay, oh, and the chat as well. I bought the chat bubbles on my stream as well. Those are like, I think those are like the only things I actually paid for. I did everything else myself because I am like that. I don't want to pay money. Especially if I don't know when I'm gonna commit. I think I should start investing into like improving the quality of my streams a little bit, since I actually can now, and I know that it's not gonna be for nothing. But I don't know. I've been like pretty okay with the stuff on my stream. I feel like my overlays could maybe be a little bit better. I've been kind of considering maybe getting new overlays, but I don't know. I'm fairly alright with how they are right now. You finally won the star game, congratulations. What I can feel. Haven't we listened to the song today already? Is the playlist repeating songs? Have I been here that long? It's surprising how much you can do with very little money. I feel like it just motivates you, you know? Like, when you have money, you just pay for everything. But when you don't, you're like, you know what? It's time to be resourceful. I think I was very lucky because I already knew how to draw, more or less. More or less. Kind of. So, luckily I could just draw my own model, even though my first model looked like garbage. But you know, she was a product of her time. I often talk shit about her, but she was okay for her period. And she only lasted like, I swear, I stayed with her for maybe like a month, maybe 2 months. And then I dipped for 3 months. I was gone. I disappeared for 3 months. That was a dark part in Lera history when I just said, anyways, goodbye, and I just left forever. And then I came back with a new model, and then we never talked about the first Lera model again. I don't really know how to do the hair reflecting all the different colors. I feel like it ends up looking a little bit strange. Maybe if I'll do a bit more hard kind of reflections. Lera 1.0 was just scrunkly. Yeah, I guess she was, wasn't she? She certainly was something. I did not know how to use masks. Actually, I didn't know how to use masks for Lera 2.0 either. Like, she could be a lot better if I understood how masking worked in Live 2D. The thing is, once I discovered masking in Live 2D and how to utilize it, that's kind of when I opened this whole new world. That's when I was like, oh my god, I can do that? And that's basically when I made my first good model. That was the only time I made a good model. I was like, wait a second, I can clip things like properly? I learned about like inverted masks and stuff like that, and I was like, holy shit. This is why you should watch tutorials, kids. Don't just try and do shit on your own. You will end up with a Lera 1.0 model. There you go. Colorful hair. I need to see this Lera. I have a PNG if you want. I don't have her in motion. Once again, because I don't have her in VTube Studio, but I can show you the... If you scroll like really down my channel, you'll see clips with her. But I can't pull a PNG. Hold up. Where is she? I don't even... There she is. This is what Lera 1.0 looked like. She's just... Her like blinking and shit looked so bad because I didn't know how to rig my pointy eyelash. I still don't, but yeah. I literally made her up as I went as well. Like, I didn't like properly design the character or anything. I just designed it as I was drawing the model. That's why I put a lot more thought into my like demon form model, because I was like, Lera, this is your chance to actually design the model and not just make shit up as you go. Looking like a cold soul killer. She does. She looks so angry. Like, all of my models look kind of grumpy, but I feel like she looked the grumpiest. She could not express emotion. She didn't have any human emotion. She only existed to kill, and that's it. She found happiness in human suffering. She does look a little pissed off. I mean, my current model does too. That's like her neutral expression, but unfortunately I smile too much. So she's like always smiling as well, but like her default face is also really grumpy. I don't know, I just like Angie models, but I learned the hard way with the 2.0 model actually as well, that you should not make your model's mouth a frown or a smile. You should make it more neutral so that then you can just shape it into whatever you want. But I was stupid, so I gave her a frown and then I could not rig it to save my life. I was like, I don't know how to rig this, it doesn't work. I love how this stream just turned into me like talking about Live 2D stuff, and I'm like, yeah guys, don't do the same mistake as me. This is a Live 2D tutorial stream now. Frown as the default reminds me of myself. That's how I am as well in real life, honestly. You guys don't understand. I had a homeless person tell me to cheer up once. That's when I knew. That's when I knew I need to like change something about my attitude. Because like the fact that he looked at me and was like, man, I gotta tell this girl to be happier. I was like, oh no. To be fair, I was really tired. I was actually just really tired. I was like sitting. I think I was like waiting for the train or something. And he was like, cheer up, as he like was passing by me. It was really sad. I also had a hairdresser recently to tell me that I should smile more, and I was like, yep, there it is. You should smile more. I smile a lot when I'm with people I actually like, or like when I'm enjoying myself. Thank you very much. I smile a lot on streams, guys. I don't completely hate it here. I sometimes like it here. So yeah. Do you smile when you're with Zoe and me? No. I only cry when I'm with you guys. I like to smile when I'm happy. I don't smile when I'm not happy. So you're really Vava Veva IRL. I'm not Vava Veva. Savage. Well, she asked the question. Don't ask questions you don't want to hear answers to, you know? She wanted to know and I told her the truth. I'm not a very good liar. That's why I keep doing badly on my job interviews, guys. Okay, like, I was doing this job interview on Tuesday, which was yesterday. I don't know why I said on Tuesday. It was literally yesterday. And she was like, so, do you have any, like, knowledge of STEM? Do you have any experience of STEM? And I was like, no, I'm an artist. I was like, no, I don't know any of them. I'm an artist. And that's probably why I didn't get the job. Oh god. I didn't hear him when I was telling me something. There you go. Maybe you can continue living in blissful ignorance. Sometimes I feel like you gaslight everyone all the time. I do like to gaslight people. That is true. You will never know if I'm for real or JK unless I tell you. I hope she said something positive. Yeah, I did. But yeah, I don't know. I need to get better at job interviews, guys. I need to hype myself up. I need to be like, yeah, I'm amazing at STEM. What kind of job are we hiring for? It's like, okay, so it's like a teaching, it was like a teaching job, right? But like they literally were hiring artists for it because it's like an art teaching thing. So like then she was like, so do you know anything about STEM? I was like, but why? I'm not teaching kids STEM, am I? Like, this is an art school. I kind of do want the job. I used to teach kids in this like after school club back when I was in high school at my own school, and I always thought it was funny. Like, children are so fucking hilarious, man. I'm not a huge fan of them, but they can be really funny. Like, they have such a warped sense of time. They have this ridiculous sense of time, because I was literally still a student at that school. Like, I was like in, I think, 11th grade or something like that, right? I was almost finished. And the kids were like in 8th grade or something like that. And one of them legit was like, "Hey miss, are you married?" And I was like, I go to the school with you. What do you mean, am I married? How old do you think I am? Whenever you go to a job interview, just stay home and send a rel. Maybe. Yeah, just make a rel pretend to be me and she's gonna hype me up. Yeah. I used to teach them how to draw comics. It was like a comic art society kind of thing. And one of the girls' comic was her getting married to Harry Styles. And Harry Styles gets kidnapped and she like saves him. That was literally her comic. And I didn't know who Harry Styles was, because I'm a boomer apparently. I was like, I thought it was some boy from her class. I was like, who's this? Some like guy from her class? I love how you're talking about this whole kid job is playing. Yeah, what a great timing, am I right? But yeah, I've had 2 teaching jobs interviews so far, but it's been with no luck. I don't know. I think I'm just bad at interviews. I'm not very good at interviews. I genuinely prepared for this interview and everything too. Like, I looked up like potential questions that kind of interview could have, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna write down the answers. I wrote down the answers in my fucking like notebook. I was like ready, but she didn't ask. She didn't ask any of the questions I expected she would ask. Like, she didn't ask me anything that I was prepared for. I was so sad. I was like, oh no. Is this another failed interview? I guess you can't be ready for everything. I guess sometimes you do gotta improvise. I thought I could maybe just like not improvise at all, but apparently not. You teach a Vocaloid class? I should teach a Vocaloid class. I'm gonna practice on you guys. I'm gonna practice on you people. I'm gonna do a Vocaloid presentation. I actually do kind of want to do that, because let's be real. She did go off script. Back when I just started streaming, most of my audience was Vocaloid people because of Jack with a Knife. But now I have a lot of viewers who are like, Lera, what the fuck is a Vocaloid? So, you know, I need to explain about Vocaloid, because my new audience, you guys are not allowed to be on this channel if you don't have at least like a basic understanding of Vocaloid and vocal synths, because then you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about half of the time, right? You guys are like, what is she going on about? Who the fuck is Kagamina Lan? At this point, not knowing is something that's true. I talk about it so much. It's like, what are you... And like, you don't want to know. Some of you guys don't want to know, and it shows. Ignoring the traces behind. I love Katsune Miku. But we need to dive deeper. We need to tell you about Teto Synth V, Alex! We need to explain what Synth V is and why it's basically the shoujo of vocal synths. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll choose violence and I'll just randomly show up with like a 80-slide presentation about Vocaloid. To be fair, my Vocaloid tuning stream, I think it was a success. I think a lot of people enjoyed me tuning in PA Pro Studio. And now I actually own Vocaloid 6, so I think I should do a Vocaloid 6 tuning stream, just to feel something. I don't own Hatsune Miku, unfortunately, I'm sorry. I'm one of those like rare Vocaloid users where I don't even have Hatsune Miku, I just have a bunch of other Vocaloids nobody gives a shit about. Teto Symphony! All night presentation for Vocaloid. Yeah, it's gonna be all night long. It's gonna be so long! We're gonna have to split it into multiple parts. We need to make it a series, actually, guys. You can't just explain everything about the vocal synth and its complex history in, like, such a short amount of time. What layer are her eyes on? I can't find it. Selen, where are your eyes? Selen bestie, what layer? Oh, there they are. I could not find them there. Tonerion V4. If I only own 3 Sims, do I even own one? Sure. You do. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. My god, the CMYK color profile is not giving. It is not giving at all. It's so difficult because sometimes I'm like, yeah, that's a good color. And then I put it on the canvas and I'm like, yeah, that's not it. That's not even remotely the color I was looking for. Like, why does everything look so bad? But this is my life now because I want to make prints. I made it my life's goal. I want to make prints. So I'm gonna suffer with the CMYK colors now, apparently. Someday I'll pay for a voice bank. Nice. I cannot wait. I hope your first voice bank will be Kagamina Len. It's actually a rule. Everybody's first voice bank needs to be Kagamina Len. I don't make the rules. Oh, look at her big shiny eyes though. Oh, Selen. I love you. I'm so sorry I've been drawing so much Rin Penrose art. I'm so sorry I betrayed you. If one day, what do you guys think of the chances of them collabing? Like, ever? I need to know. I need to see them in the same room. It's so important to me. Holding out on Krypton Load until they have in tea or something. Be free. Okay. I'm not very happy with, like, the color reflections that I drew on her. I don't know. Maybe I made it too shiny. It doesn't really look like that in real life, but I don't know. I think it looks okay on the hair, but maybe not on the clothes. I don't really know. I'm not a huge fan of how that turned out, but I also can't really be bothered to redraw it. Okay. They're both purple. It's true, they do both have... I really have a type for a VTuber. I'm like, you know, purple, different colored eyes, and I'm like, yeah. You're my fave now. I think I would actually faint. I almost fainted when Selen streamed The Last of Us. Like, I was sitting there like, okay, Lera, don't have a heart attack. don't have a heart attack. And then I had a heart attack. I was in the hospital for months, guys. I never recovered fully from Selen playing The Last of Us. It was too much for me. But also, like, I'm not allowed to fucking watch people play The Last of Us. Because, like, I don't comment in chat anyway, and that's good. Because I would get banned so fast because I would just be like, no, Selen. Yeah, I would be like those children who were annoying me when I was playing Minecraft. I would be like that, but I would be like that for like any of the Last of Us streams that I see. That's why I only watch like VODs of people playing it. I'm not allowed to be there. That was me during the Minecraft Lera stream. Oh my god. I can't believe Zone had a heart attack. But like, she kept like using the fucking brick for everything, and I was like, stop, Selen, stop, please. I remember I watched, who was it? I think it was Rosemi as well. I watched Rosemi's The Last of Us once, and I was like, she did the fucking giraffe scene wrong. She somehow outweighted the giraffes and sold them like early in the wrong place because she didn't follow Ellie like how she was supposed to. And I was like, what are you doing? You have to see the giraffe reveal. It's so important. It's one of the most important parts in the whole game. The brick punch is a legitimate strategy. It is. But you should have seen how she was doing it, because it was not working for her. But yeah, I get a little bit worked up. When I watch someone play The Last of Us. It's a bit of a problem, not gonna lie. $50 well spent. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually considering the part 2 remake. Like, I know I shouldn't. I know I really shouldn't, but I'm looking at it. Because they keep posting on their Instagram like, hey, look at these useless additions we're adding to this remake. They're adding such stupid shit to it. They're like, yeah, it will have this roguelike mode where you can play as any character. And I'm like, literally, who asked for this? But also, I'm gonna play as Lev, thank you. Thank you, I'm gonna play as Lev. Okay, cool. Anyways. It has this like endless free guitar mode. And you can add like effects to it. And stuff like that. And I'm like, why? But also I will be playing. You can like change instruments apparently. I'm like, who asked for this? But I will be buying, thank you. Me with anything The Last of Us related, like, I don't even want this. It was me with the live action. I was like, man, this live action is not that good. This live action kind of sucks. Watches every episode on the day it comes out. The game is so much better. Watches the live action again. Then we can see the boat scene. No, please. I don't want to see. One of the few things that's genuinely keeping me from The Last of Us Part 2, like from replaying it, is the boat scene and the Rat King. Those are the two things in The Last of Us Part 2 that I really hate re-experiencing. Like, there's only one part in part 1 that I don't like, which is the hotel level where you end up alone, separated from Ellie, like in the basement. I really hate that level because it just scares the shit out of me. But, like, other than that, I'm fine with the rest of the game. I love it. But then in part 2, the Rat King and the boat scene drive me mad. I don't want to do that. The boat scene is just so uncomfortable. I asked for it. Alex really said, can I please have a roguelike mode where I can play any character and an endless guitar play where I can just play Wonderwall as Joel. Okay, that's the paint over done. And now we're gonna add the color correction in hopes of salvaging this CMYK nightmare. Ah, that's right, you can't. That's not how it works. Remember when you didn't like FPS games, but you played Halo because you were told it had a good story? Well, have another FPS game with a good story? Robocop Rogue City. Really? I mean, I could give it a go if it has a good story. I can play games, but I don't really like the gameplay of if the story is worth it. I'm going to get so good at Last of Us guitar, no one is going to be impressed. Oh my god, it actually reminds me, I can play only one thing on real guitar, and it's the it's the Last of Us like main theme, you know, the toon 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 toon. I can play that on the guitar and that's it. That's all. That's where my guitar skills end. Like, I took my dad's guitar, and I was like, I will now learn the Last of Us theme. And I learned how to play it, and I was very pleased with myself, and I never touched guitar again. I probably don't even know how to play it anymore, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, honestly, I probably have no idea how to play it at this point, because that was years ago, but that's okay. It was a valuable skill for me at the time. Are you playing guitar right now? Can you play the Last of Us theme? Do you know how to play the Last of Us theme, though? I think it's a must learn for every guitar player. It's something they should teach you in music school. They should be like, okay, for your first lesson, we will learn how to play the Last of Us theme on guitar. Out of pure curiosity, I want to know if upping the saturation somehow fixes CMYK color. Let's see. It does nothing. Upping the saturation in CMYK literally does nothing. Because colors don't exist in CMYK. It's that. I hate it here. Okay. Whatever. This is just how my art looks now. At least I'm putting it to good practice, you know? I'm gonna get so good at picking colors in this color profile, it's gonna come to me as second nature soon enough. Just you wait. Add some noise to it. And now my favorite effect that nobody likes. Posterization. Don't you just love how fucking crunchy it makes your art? Don't you fucking love posterization? Everyone's like, no, Lera, please stop adding posterization to your art. Everybody hates it. I don't care. It's my art. I do what I want with it. If I want it to be crunchy, I want it to be crunchy. I love your art so much I want to eat it. Please don't eat it. My god. Minami's gonna buy my prints and then she's gonna just like actually just like bite into them. But I think with that, it's actually done. I'm pretty happy with it. I don't really like the color reflections on her, but I gotta let that go because I don't have the energy. I kinda wanna end stream because I'm pretty tired actually. I'm running out of things to talk about. I'm going on rants about The Last of Us again. You know it's bad if Lera is going on rants about The Last of Us. I shouldn't be allowed to do that, but here I am. You need a highbrow emote with wine for art streams. That's actually not a bad idea. Maybe. Maybe for when I'm allowed to have another emote slot. I wonder how... I don't know, I keep missing... Because sometimes I get like gifted subs and I'm like, okay, I can now have another emote slot. and then I just miss it and somebody's membership expires and I can no longer add the other emote slot. It makes me so sad. I'm like, god damn it, I missed it. Because I don't have them drawn, so I need to actually draw it as well. Maybe I should draw a bunch one of these days to then just like have them ready for the second I can add another one. Let's see. I need 5 more members. One day we'll get there. To have 10 emojis. I also need to make them more budgets for members. I feel like I need to make more stuff for members, like in general, because I don't really... I always feel so bad. I feel like I don't actually make anything for members. I look forward to playing as random Grand that either Ellie or Ashley Mercer. You think that's gonna be real? That'll be really funny. Let's go to the pond. But yeah, I might... No, Alex! No! Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my god, now I need to draw the new emoji, like, really quickly before any memberships expire. Like tomorrow I'm gonna be like, okay, new emoji time, and then somebody's membership expired. I'm like, no! I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna work on it like this week and hopefully it doesn't expire. Thank you, Alex. Thank you so much. But yeah, I think maybe, because you know how last year we did a Christmas tree decoration stream, right? Who got the membership? Minami, Tamalini, Saras gets them every time. I swear to god, every time someone gives a membership, fucking Saras gets it. They don't even deserve it. But yeah, I'm thinking that maybe I will do the tree as like members only. Because I feel like that way it's gonna be less chaotic and I don't have to moderate it. Because last year people started drawing some random shit on the tree as well, like towards the end. So I feel like maybe if I do it for members only, maybe then it's gonna be less like moderation. Like in need of moderation, because then because I know that like probably people who are members are not just gonna like draw dicks on my Christmas tree, you know? So I'm kind of considering it, but I don't know. I do feel kind of bad though, because I don't want to like gatekeep it from people. Who knows nonsense? You're not gonna draw a dick on my tree, bestie. You're not gonna do it. I cannot believe this. Hello, Kitsune. Nonsense. You wouldn't do that, right? No, nonsense! Delete that. You can't say this in my chat. You guys, remember how we're a family-friendly channel? Do you remember how we're a family-friendly channel? Do I need to remind you all? Nobody gets to have fun, okay? If I see something... No, nonsense. Seriously, come on, girly. You're a mod. I'm just saying it, okay? Nobody gets to have fun if I see bad stuff on that tree, okay? If somebody draws bad stuff on the tree, nobody gets to draw on the tree, okay? I'll do a solo tree decoration stream where I decorate it myself. Okay? Just came to troll ya, clearly. Oh my god, anyways. Thank you guys so much for coming today, I really appreciate it. I need to draw the new emoji, like right now, before it expires. I need to do it right now. Oh yeah, you are late. Hi, Anna. Sorry, I'm just wrapping up stream now. Sorry. Thank you guys so much for coming. I will see you on Friday for more Dead Space. I'm not looking forward to that. I had a nice break from horror games, but I guess I'm back to that. Remember how I didn't play horror games for a month? Alright, bye bye everyone.